Every spring, you start over. Seeds, fertilizer, labor, repeat. Your back hurts, your wallet hurts, and by August, half of it is dead. You're not farming, you're subscribing. 6,000 years ago, civilizations didn't grow food. They designed food systems, not rows of vegetables that died each winter, but trees. 5 trees, 5 roles, one blueprint that fed every major civilization for 6,000 years. Then the modern agricultural system buried it. Because you can't sell seeds to someone who already has a tree. This video opens the archive. But first, one truth. A blueprint that asks nothing from the industry is a blueprint the industry will never teach you. The archive opens in a village in southern Greece. A woman is climbing a short ladder. She is 83 years old. The tree she is climbing was planted by her grandmother before the Second World War. Every August, she dries the figs on a stone wall in the sun, exactly the way she was taught. The tree has survived drought, occupation, and neglect. It has never been fertilized, never been sprayed, never been replanted. And every summer, without being asked, it produces more fruit than one family can eat. She gives the rest to neighbors, the way her grandmother did, the way her grandmother's grandmother did. This is the first bridge, the oldest cultivated fruit tree on Earth. 6,000 years before wheat, before rice, before agriculture had a name, there was the fig. In the Jordan Valley, archaeologists found carbonized fig remains dating back 11,000 years. Figs were cultivated before wheat, before barley, before any grain on Earth. One fig tree produces 100 to 200 pounds of fruit per year. 2 harvests. The breba crop in early summer, the main crop in late summer. It bears fruit in year 2 or 3, and it doesn't stop for a century. But the first bridge doesn't just feed, it heals. Prebiotic fiber that feeds the bacteria in your gut. More potassium than a banana. 3 times the calcium of a blueberry. Ayurvedic medicine has used figs for digestion for 3,000 years. Western science is just catching up. Quick energy, that's the first thing a civilization needs. Before protein, before fat, before shelter. Energy. The fig delivered that. Instantly, reliably, for free. The first bridge didn't connect 2 lands, it connected 2 eras. The era when humans foraged, and the era when they designed. What zone are you in? Drop it in the comments. I'll tell you which of these 5 trees will grow in your backyard. The next tree on the blueprint built an entire empire without an army. But the blueprint needed more than energy. It needed endurance. The mulberry tree built the Silk Road, not just because its leaves fed the silkworms that produced the most valuable fabric on Earth, but because its fruit fed the traders who carried that fabric across continents. In Afghanistan and Pakistan today, dried mulberries are still a staple. 10% protein when dried, sweet enough to replace sugar, durable enough to survive months of desert travel. 300 to 400 pounds per year. 0 spray needed. Bears fruit in year 2, grows 10 feet per year. The fastest food tree on Earth. Resveratrol, the anti-aging compound in red wine, without the wine. Anthocyanins that reduce joint inflammation, and a compound called DNJ that helps regulate blood sugar. Researchers are studying it for type 2 diabetes. The quiet survivor didn't build an empire with armies. It built one with patience. It grew where nothing else would. It produced when no one asked, and it needed nothing in return. 0 maintenance means 0 bending, 0 spraying, 0 trips to the garden center. This is the laziest tree on the blueprint, and the most productive per hour of effort. The next tree is worth more dead than alive, and that's exactly the problem. Energy, endurance. Now the blueprint needed something to store. In California's Central Valley, there are walnut trees worth more dead than alive. A single black walnut trunk can sell for $20,000. Gun stocks, dashboard veneers, luxury furniture. The timber industry has been cutting walnut trees for wood for 2 centuries. But here's what they never calculate. A walnut tree left standing produces 150 to 350 pounds of nuts per year. For 200 years. That's 30,000 to 70,000 pounds of food. From one tree. 654 calories per 100 grams. The highest calorie density per gram of any common nut. Stores unshelled for 2 years or more. Lifespan, 200 years. Omega-3 ALA, the only tree nut with significant omega-3. A Harvard study found that 5 servings per week reduces cardiovascular death risk by 59%. Natural melatonin for sleep, and L-glutanins that gut bacteria convert into compounds, being studied for cancer prevention. A $20 walnut sapling, 150 to 350 pounds per year, times 200 years, at $8 per pound retail. That's $240,000 to $560,000 from one tree. The timber industry sells it for $20,000 and calls it a good deal. One warning. Walnut roots produce juglone, a compound toxic to some plants. Keep your walnut at least 50 feet from your vegetable garden. The vault needs its own space. The hidden vault doesn't reveal its value all at once. It pays you slowly, patiently, across generations. The next tree fed an entire region for centuries. Then it was erased, almost completely. Energy, endurance, storage. But the blueprint still had a gap. It needed starch. Before 1904, Appalachian mountain communities called the American chestnut the bread tree. It wasn't a luxury. It was survival. Families gathered chestnuts by the bushel, stored them through January, February, March, fed their children when nothing else grew. Livestock fattened on chestnuts. Furniture was built from chestnut wood. The tree was so central to Appalachian life that when the blight arrived, it didn't just kill trees. It killed a way of living. Within 40 years, 4 billion chestnut trees were dead. The largest tree die-off in recorded North American history. Entire communities lost their primary food source overnight. Not to war, not to drought, to a fungus no one saw coming. 100 to 200 pounds per year. 1,200 calories per pound. Rivals wheat. Gluten-free. Can be dried and ground into flour. Lifespan, 500 years or more. Low glycemic index, around 55, safe for diabetics. The highest vitamin C of any nut, and manganese for bone health. Critical for anyone over 60. But here's what the industry doesn't tell you. The chestnut is coming back. The American Chestnut Foundation has spent 40 years breeding blight-resistant hybrids, cross-pollinating American genetics with Chinese resistance. The forgotten pillar is rising again. The forgotten pillar wasn't just a tree. It was a civilization's pantry. And for a century, that pantry has been empty. Until now. If you think more people should know the chestnut is coming back, share this video. One share might reach someone with land in Appalachia who doesn't know what they could plant. One tree remains, the oldest, the most powerful, and the most misunderstood. energy, endurance, storage, starch. The blueprint had 4 of 5 pieces. It needed one more. On August 6th, 1945, the atomic bomb destroyed Hiroshima. Temperatures reached 7,000 degrees. Every building within a mile was incinerated. But the trees survived. Not all of them, but enough. Camphor trees, ginkgos, and oaks. They were burned to stumps, bark peeled, branches gone. The following spring, they sprouted. From the roots, from the stumps, from the places no one expected life to exist. The Japanese call them Hibaku Jumoku, the survivor trees. Today, seeds from those oaks are planted around the world as symbols of resilience. 500 to 1,000 pounds of acorns per year. One tree can feed a family. Lifespan, 300 to 500 years. Some live over 1,000. One oak tree supports over 300 species of insects, birds, and mammals. It creates soil, filters water, provides habitat. It doesn't just feed. It engineers an entire ecosystem around itself. Quercetin, powerful anti-inflammatory and antihistamine. Complex starch that digests slowly, keeps you full for hours. In Korea, dotori muk, acorn jelly, has been used for detoxification and cooling the body for over 1,000 years. Acorns require leaching to remove tannins. An ancient technique: soak, drain, repeat. Once processed, acorn flour stores indefinitely. And the leached water? It's a natural dye. Nothing is wasted. The silent engineer is the final piece of the blueprint. Not because it's the most productive, but because it holds everything else together. The silent engineer doesn't just survive. It rebuilds, not just itself. The entire ecosystem around it. An ecosystem that feeds itself. Forever. 5 trees, 5 rolls, 1 blueprint. 5 trees, 5 rolls, 1 blueprint. The first bridge, fig, quick energy. The quiet survivor, mulberry, fruit that needs nothing. The hidden vault, walnut, fat stored for decades. The forgotten pillar, chestnut, starch that replaces grain. The silent engineer, oak, the ecosystem that feeds itself, sugar, fruit, fat, starch, and a living insurance policy that outlasts every government on earth. Every civilization that used this blueprint thrived for centuries. Everyone that abandoned it started buying seeds. This blueprint asks nothing from the industry. No annual seeds, no fertilizer subscriptions, no pesticide contracts. And that's why no one teaches it. Now, the only question is, which ones do you plant? Zone 3 to 6, cold climates, walnut, chestnut, oak, the patient blueprint. These trees survive winters that kill everything else. Zone 7 to 9, moderate climates. All 5 trees, the complete blueprint. Your yard becomes a food forest. Zone 9 to 11, warm climates. Figure mulberry, oak, the Mediterranean blueprint. Drought-proof food security. 1 acre or more? Plant all 5. The full archaeological blueprint. 1/4 acre to 1 acre? Figure mulberry, plus walnut or chestnut. 3 trees, 3 rolls. Small yard or balcony. Dwarf fig in a container. Dwarf mulberry. You don't need land. You need 1 pot and 1 tree. Step 1. Look up your USDA hardiness zone. Link in the description. Step 2. Choose 2 or 3 trees from the blueprint. Step 3. Source saplings. Local nursery, online, or your state extension service. Step 4. Plant before next spring. Water the first year. Then step back. Walnut, juglone. Keep 50 feet from vegetables. Acorns, tannin removal required. White oaks need the least processing. Raw acorns, toxic to dogs. Keep out of reach. Chestnut, choose blight-resistant varieties, Chinese or European. A fig sapling, $15. A mulberry, $12. A walnut, $20. Total for 3 trees, $47. Lifetime food production, tens of thousands of pounds. The blueprint costs less than 1 trip to the grocery store. And now, a final thought about what a blueprint really remembers. Somewhere, right now, a fig tree planted 20 years ago is feeding a family that never bought it. A mulberry is dropping fruit on a sidewalk that no one picks up. A walnut is storing fat underground for a generation that hasn't been born. A chestnut hybrid is growing in an Appalachian nursery, preparing to reclaim a forest that was stolen a century ago. And somewhere, an oak is engineering soil, filtering water, and sheltering 300 species, just by standing still. The blueprint was never lost. It was buried, and it remembers everything. All it needs is someone willing to open the archive. The archive closes. But your orchard is just beginning. Every tree you plant is a vote against the system that buried the blueprint. A vote for patience over profit. A vote for your grandchildren over your convenience. 6,000 years of evidence. 5 trees, 1 weekend. That's all it takes to open the archive in your own backyard. If knowledge like this shouldn't be buried again, subscribe to the Green Archive. We have more blueprints to uncover.